Ta-da! We're back. Live stream tonight. Kind of announced a little late, but that's fine. If you're watching the beginning of this, then skip a little bit ahead until I get people in here, because it's late at night. No one is really... Oh, damn, J38 is here already on time. Jay, even if you weren't here, you still would not get fined. Glad you're here first in class. Let me just send out a message to everyone else that I'm out and about. Live, ta-da! So, alright. So J38, warp speed. Hey, that is copyrighted by former President Trump, warp speed, I'm pretty sure. So let's be careful about that kind of language. I don't want him slamming down the door here, busting the door open, and taking over here, and taking you down for copyright, me as well. So, Jay, welcome to a late night class here. Is a lot better. Oh, good. I actually can kind of see it on my end too. It's actually shocking for somehow. I would only say Trump 2024 if it would be Ivanka Trump. That's the only Trump I would say for 24. And somehow Jared Kushner got nominated for Nobel Peace Prize in the same nomination class as Black Lives Matter movement, or the group, which polar opposites, neither should have gotten any sort of nomination. It is, hey Siri, what's the weather?
It's currently clear and 19 degrees. Temperatures will be fairly consistent, averaging about 20 degrees.
So it's about 19 degrees right now. See, I'd probably say Barron or Ivanka. 4 more terms. C, J, that's what we call an oligarchy. Or a family dynasty. Like, having 2 per family be president is fine. After that, yeah, cut it off. I mean, we didn't get 2 Kennedys. I mean, if we would have gotten 2 Kennedys, 2 would have been enough. 2 Adams was plenty. 2 Bushes was plenty. 2 Johnsons, even though they weren't related, 2 Johnsons was plenty. So, it's 19 degrees out right now, and I have my Professor Hatter mug from our bookstore with some hot apple cider. It's between hot chocolate and apple cider, and I figured, apple cider was actually a new box, so, why not be a little classy? So, the logo on the front there, or on the one side, I call that the front, and then Het Diversity on the other side with a secondary logo. MTS, thank you for joining class tonight. How cold is it in Down Under? It's kind of nice over here. Anyways, let me check one thing before I get into the head unboxing. So it's 19 degrees out. It snowed like crazy. Friday? I think? No, Saturday. Saturday into Sunday. And it also had snowed crazy on Monday night to Tuesday morning, and both days I had worked that following morning. So I was outside with a snowblower. Let me show you the snowblower actually. That's the snowblower we have. We got a very big beast of a snowblower. So I took that out for a few times during the snowstorms, and I went into work Sunday morning, and I was wearing my Hawaii hat. I'm like, you know what? Let's have some warm thoughts. You know, it's snowing like hell out here. It's about 5.5 inches on top of the other 5.5 inches or 4 inches we got on Tuesday. You know what? We can complain about the snow all we want to, but you know what? Warm thoughts, dude. Dude, let's go Hawaii. I mean, the only reason why I would visit Hawaii would be to visit the Pearl Harbor Museum. I think there's one more reason. Oh, and of course the University of Hawaii itself. But other than that, there's really no reason to visit Hawaii. A lot of people are like, oh, but Hawaii, I mean, I go off to the stereotype that it's, warm there and it's cold here. But I'm not going to visit Hawaii just because it's warm and it's tropical and it's beachy. A tropical vacation to me is boring as hell. I like to be a little bit more active. I like to visit museums, visit historical sites, visit landmarks. That's more intriguing to me. So, that's why I have the Hawaii hat on, University of Hawaii. This is a top-of-the-world adjustable snapback. I mean, this is a snap-backed hat, but it's more of a curved brim type, so this is what I would define as adjustable. Because there's adjustable that would have a structured crown like this one, and then dad hats like the senator's hat would be. This is no structure, so this would be a dad hat, but this would be an adjustable hat. It's my own definition. Everyone has their own definition. Let's see here. It's about... Alright, so what else? Anything else? I had a new video out, reorganizing my hat wall on Sunday. If you haven't seen that, kind of a fun one. I used to do a lot of hat reorganization videos with my wall, but hadn't really done it recently because of the pandemic throwing sports into a hooey situation with the scheduling. So I never really, we had hockey during the summer. It was weird. We had hockey in August. That doesn't happen unless it's on my PlayStation. So everything was a little topsy-turvy, and I didn't really have a set schedule of what sports were playing when. So that's why I wanted to do a reorganization wall video. I'm gonna have at least 3 new videos that I'm just about done with. Well, technically 2 are done, and I have 2 more that need... One video needs just a little bit of extra work to it, and then there's another video that I've started editing and chopping down, and then after that I've recorded a lot of stuff, but I haven't put it to the Premiere Pro time sequence yet. So Jay, since you're here in class first, you will get to pick whether we open the Heckla box or the eBay box first. Your choice. Hey Siri, convert 18 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
18 degrees Celsius is 64.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
64 degrees Fahrenheit for Aussie right now? The hell? That's warm. Alright. I'm just waiting for Jay to respond if he wants the Hack Club or eBay box to be opened up first. as of now, I only have one hat in the pipelines that I ordered. I've been trying to cut back on ordering hats because I started school back recently. It was 2 weeks ago, I think. The week of Martin Luther King Jr. Day week. And I started a paralegal program online with a local university called Roosevelt University. And I have to watch my spendings a lot, not only with hats, well, hats is the main thing, but other little trivial things. So, gotta watch my spending, and I'm trying to plan out best I can. And with hours at work being cut, it's not a good formula. So, I've been trying to do the best I can for watching all that, and being like, do I really need this hat? Alright, someone in the comments, MTSJ, who is ever watching, someone call out if they want the Heckler box with the eBay box to be opened up first. Because this is a class here, this is all about participation. We got J Fitted. Oh, there it is. eBay first. Actually, I have, hold on. We have a mystery box down here, so that will be opened up last. So we'll go with the eBay box first. So, got this from eBay, and Nucci and Jay Fitted, welcome to the live stream. Glad you guys can make it. I know I'm doing this late at night. I do a lot of my live streams late at night at 11 p.m., usually Central Time, because that's when the rest of the family is asleep and I can have the garage to myself, even though it's 19 degrees out right now and I'm in the desolate, non-heated garage. I still like to have fun at night here. So this is what we call night class. So this hat came from eBay. I would always complain, not always, but more often complain about eBay hats being shipped poorly. Very poorly sometimes. And this one is pretty good. Pretty good size too. So, let's take a look inside. And for the record, none of these have been opened until now. So, I mean, sometimes in the past, I've opened some boxes, retaped them, just to have like a unboxing effect, to be honest. But this time, totally unboxing. You record at 5 or 6 a.m.? That's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh, okay, nice. And some extra wrapping, extra packaging material inside there. I like that. I like that. Nice. Columbus Blue Jackets, 15 and 50, in a 7 5/8. This one is very nice. This is a perfect NHL hat in terms of basic logo on the front, appropriate colors. I will be doing a hockey hat collecting video down the road that I've started recording already, so a lot of the material, a lot of the footage has been like pre-recorded before I got this hat, so it's gonna kind of sound weird, but not a lot of people watch my videos anyways, so they might not catch up on the continuity. Anyways, perfect NHL hat where it's the team's primary colors on the cap. If they have a secondary color that's appropriate, like Columbus is, then the brim is the secondary color. Black sweatband inside. The NHL shield in the secondary colors on the back. And a gray bottom. I love gray bottoms. This is why I really love NHL hats, because these have gray bottoms. And again, with the authenticity, with the NHL tag on the inside, and especially with the NHL shield in the back, because there are a lot of times where I've gotten NHL. Sorry, too excited here. A lot of times I've gotten NHL hats in the past, 50 on 50 sides, and they've had like something else in the back, either some other word marking or the team secondary logo on the back, or it didn't have the tag in the inside of the sweatband. So this would be like an equivalent to a MLB on the field hat, or what they would call a team basic. So 7/5/8. It feels weird, like up here on the temple side. It's not curved out so well, or it's just a weird boxy feeling that doesn't feel natural to the forehead. Oh, there's just ever so slightly some grunge marks on the bottom of the brim. You probably can't really see it on the camera. Actually, you could, because the canvas for once clear looking, but it's like around the sweatband brim portion, and I think it's right here where the sweatband sticks out. That's what makes it uncomfortable, or it feels boxy. So I'm sure I could figure something out. Of course, I'll be using Crown Clean and the Crown Cleaner for the sweat stand on the bottom, and made in China, 100% wool. It's kind of a toss-up between, I knew this was wool based on the feel. It's a toss-up between wool and polyester for NHL hats. I kind of prefer wool sometimes. I mean, especially with the idea that, I'm wearing hockey hats during the winter, and wool is more of a warming material. It's to keep you warm, rather than in the summer where polyester is more breathable compared to wool and kind of flip-flops. The material also feels nice. I used to be not so huge on wool, because they would always have like little frizzies, but it's kind of died down for me. But yeah, this is my 21st NHL 50/50 hat. I still have 9 more to go. If you've watched my videos before, me talking about hockey hats, I will never buy a St. Louis Blues 50/50 fitted hat. I've been gifted 2 Blues hats before, but I'll never buy a 50/50 Blues hat. Of course, if it gets gifted to me, I can't reject it in a 7.5 or 5/8 size. Wink, wink. But I'm not gonna spend my own money on a Blues hat, because I'm a Blackhawks fan. So I'm making an exception for the Red Wings because they're an original 6 team. So that's the reason why I'm making an exception for them. I've been in the process of actually composing kind of like a standard letter that I would send out to in an email to the team stores, like at the arenas, because that's really the only way to get the hats now. Is because I got this one off of eBay. I've gotten most of them off of eBay, and sometimes I get them from like a secondary or third party, like small store, like a mom and pop kind of shop thing. So it's what makes it a little more difficult, but more enjoyable when you do get these hats. And this one, I think it was in an all blue. The red kind of seems faded, to be honest. It's not as like bright. It's a little faded. Anyways, I'm picky. I think too much. It's not, the red isn't matching the, like on the logo. But I remember in March of 2018. Yeah. Wait. 19. Yeah, 2019. Yes. Lids had a huge $10 hockey hat sale. I only got like one hat. I don't know why I didn't get any more. Was I a little bit less financially stable? Yes. But I mean, I never knew that I got a Sharks hat out of it. San Jose Sharks hat. That's a pretty cool hat. Great colors. But this was one of the Blue Jackets and the Islanders hats were one that I was really eyeing up on that $10 lids sale back in March of 2019, and it was just a few weeks later that they turned into crap and became the Fanatics kind of website. So it wasn't. It didn't feel good to lose out on those hats. So this one makes it really full circle that like I finally gotten the hat that I was wanting to get before from that lid sale for $10. $10, even with a discount. I still don't know why. I never got it. So the Blue Jackets and the Islanders hats, those are like the two main hats I really want to get that were from that sale that I never got. Anyways, let's move on to the Hat Club hat. Let me catch up on the comments first. I know I saw more Machete. It's nice. Don't see too much Blue Jackets. This one was from eBay. I mean, that's been the best way Jay Fitted to get my hats is through eBay. One of these days, like I was mentioning before, I will make like a full video on hunting for hockey 50-50 fitted hats and like the process, because like a lot of hat collectors want a standard goal is to collect all 30 Major League Baseball on the field hats. That's just too easy. I mean, because they're so easily available. But now, because New Era doesn't have the licensing for hockey hats, unless it's for the specific store at the arena, and maybe like a few pop-up shops here and there, they're not available on Lids, New Era, Fanatics, Dick's Sporting Goods, Macy's. I got a Carolina Hurricanes hat on Macy's one time. That was pretty rare and really good find. So going on eBay, that's been my most popular place to get them. So hopefully I'll get to that video sometime, and not just do unboxings, but do some in-depth hat chats. No Blues hat. Yeah, this was a hard one to find, and there were some other ones that I had seen that were in my hat size, but I want the basic ones, as if it was like the on field. The team basic is like on the field for hockey, so I wanted to make sure there was the standard, nothing too crazy. This is the team I don't really care for, like the Anaheim Ducks. Yeah, there was one that I got. It was orange crown and black brim. Ideally, I would have wanted it to be the other way or all black. Probably all black, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Ducks, so didn't really care. So for a team like that, it's like meh. There was a Dallas Stars hat I'd seen floating around Mercari, but it was the older logo, and I was like, kind of want the newer one. Anyways, let's get into the Hat Club. This was hinted at by Jay in the hat group chat we have. Wow. Hold on. Oh, man. Whoa, man. Woo. Hold on. Let me try something here. Glow in the dark? Does it glow in the dark? Good. Oh, it's supposed to be the, hold on. Okay, maybe mine's broken, but the Midnight Teal Baltimore Orioles, I I guess glow in the dark. It ain't no glowing, yeah. So this this is a nice hat. I did recently get a cotton candy hat in the same design. Was it like the same logo on the front and the same side patch? And that cotton candy, perfection. That's one of the videos I've recorded, but I need to work on because there's like a very special intro that I'm working on, some special animation. So I need to work on that next after my Atlanta Dream hat video. But this one, I remember seeing in some previews of this collection, and I'm like, oh, that looks like really good. And I saw some other pictures that were like more like real photos, and they weren't like artsy photos. I'm like, the teal on the bottom looks more blue than like minty or more lighter. So I wasn't a big. I mean, there were some good ones, like the Angels looked really good. The Braves was one I was thinking of getting, but I'm like, don't really need it. And then I was at work, and then I had to drop because I've been seeing like the frozen tangerines, frozen lemonades. There've been some other big drops lately, and I'm like, you know what? Nope, I'm fine without any of them. And when I saw that there was a Baltimore Orioles Midnight Mint, I'm like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. So they barely had my size. They had just a few. It's because I bought this hat online, and then I refreshed like 2 minutes later, maybe 5 minutes later. They only had 8 left. So this was huge to get. Lucky enough to get. Kind of a bummer that Hat Club didn't really like promote this one, because I would have been all over it and would have gotten it in a 7.5 because, oh shit, this actually fits pretty well. I mean, I'll probably have to bend the brim a bit, but no, that fits pretty well. Yeah, no, that fits pretty well, actually, because I've been going with the fitted insider method of getting a size down with Hat Club because of the inconsistency. So I've been doing that for a little bit. Been trying to do that with some other retailers online. If I can't get it in person, then online, try to get it in 7.5 because if need be, I can always stretch it out. And I got a Cubs hat that was in a 7.5/8 that little loose. So I went to go back online to try to do an exchange, but they don't have any in 7.5 left. So I was out of luck with that one. But this one is very, very nice. I've been getting into the Orioles a little bit more recently, the last year or so now. So this, I know that plenty of other guys have been doing their own Midnight Mint Teal video. So I will be doing a separate video for this one, but I just wanted to do it a part of the unboxing with the other hats here. So we have one last hat to get to. The comment section either is lagging or there we go. Dallas Stars hat. The one I had seen was the older branded like color scheme. It was like a darker green and black and yellow, and it just wasn't that great of a logo and great of a design. So the newer Dallas colors, the Kelly green with the black and white, looks a whole lot better. So that's the one I would want. And I've seen some of them in the past with on the crown the Dallas Star updated logo, but on the back it didn't have the NHL emblem or the shield on the back. So I'm like, I don't want to get that, only because I'm a little bit of a stickler, a lot of a stickler for authentic and basic NHL hats. So the search continues. I will try. I'll see what I can find. So, we have here a mystery box. Well, I have an idea of what's inside, but only a certain fan who lives in Florida, who is a fan of the, only a certain person who lives in Florida, who is a fan of the Reds team of Cincinnati, knows exactly what's in this box. So, we shall open up inside. Crap. Come on. There we go. Well taped, well taped. Alright. Because Reds fan in Florida, being from Florida, he's a Florida Gators fan. He's a Tampa Bay Rays fan. He's a Tampa Bay Lightning fan. He's a Tampa Bay Bucks fan. And recently, the Bucks won a few games. They were good enough. And they're going to this big game called the Super Bowl, so it's kind of a big deal. So he wanted to make sure that I was all prepped up. That I was all geared up for the game. This is nice. 920 New Era adjustable. This is a nice one. I was just looking at the detail of the eyes and the stitching, the shininess and the flag that make it stand out from the rest of the hat. This is nice. Yep. So Reds fan for it, I'm sure you'll see. You said that you were taking a snooze during all of this, but thank you. I wish I was wearing my Tampa Bay Lightning, Rays, or USF hat during the NFC Championship game when they were playing the Packers, and who they thoroughly beat. It felt very good. I was gloating to my coworkers who were Packer fans that the Bucks were beating the Packers, but then again they said, well, at least our team got this far, referencing to that my team, the Bears, did not, which they did not. So, moment of truth. I hope it fits. It does. The joke is it's adjustable. I'm just going to adjust it just a little bit out. Loser's hat. What do you mean this is a loser's hat? Jay, this isn't a loser's hat. I mean, it's a nice, very nice red hat, but not every red hat can be a winner. I mean, on the front here it's a Buccaneers flag. It doesn't say MAGA on the front, so thusly it's not a loser's hat. So pretty standard 920 hat. The buckram on the inside is a little bit different than usual, I think, because usually it's like the same fabric. Oh wow. This is cotton. This is a little different than some of the other. I don't know. This just feels different than some of the other 920 hats that I've owned. So that's why I'm a little bit in shock here. Disarray. Little recess here. Chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Same thing I both nights. Yep. Actually, yes. Jay, you are right about the jinxing part. So um, you're not wrong about that. That is 1,000% accurate. I went to go grab another 920 hat. So this is a Illinois State hat. Yes, the material is different. I noticed a different red color, but yeah, there is a very noticeable difference in the material. This feels more kind of not like plasticky, but like like slick. Um, like it's like almost like pro-like material design, and this is just fabric. This is material. This is fabric. So let me check the tag on the inside, and it will say. Interesting. It still says 100% cotton, but like on the inside here, the the buck rim. There is no buck rim. It's just the back of the stitching of the logo, compared to the inside here being some sort of like buck rim and material. It's interesting. I love the hat. I'm just nitpicking at it. I'm just trying to understand the just trying to understand it. So let's take off the stickers. The bottom here. Here. Alright, so yes, I've now officially jinxed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Even before Red fans sent me this hat, I wanted the Bucks to win because as a Bears and Broncos fan, the Chiefs in the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl is a very bad situation. One, being a Broncos fan, the Chiefs are a AFC West division rival. I'm sure J38 being a Chiefs fan can attest to that rivalry. Recently, the Chiefs are very dominant because the Broncos suck. But in years past, there have been times where the Broncos were better than the Chiefs. And it goes back and forth. But a pretty good rival in the NFL. But also being a Bears fan, Patrick Mahomes was drafted the same draft year that Mitch Trubisky, our current starter for the Chicago Bears, was drafted. Trubisky was drafted second. Not only second, but the Bears traded up one spot to get Trubisky from the San Francisco 49ers, and the 49ers flat out said they didn't even want Trubisky. They didn't even want a quarterback. They were going after, I believe that his name was Solomon Thomas or Solomon. He was a defensive end, and they're like, yeah, we'll take some picks. We'll take some picks off your hands. And then Deshaun Watson, who is in a hellhole in Texas, Houston right now, was drafted a few picks later, and then within the top 15, I believe, Mahomes was drafted in the same first round as Trubisky and Watson. And if you see where things have gone, the Bears aren't doing so well. Texans have done well, but they have bigger issues than on the field talent. But yeah, it's just a slap in the face as a Bears fan to know that Mahomes, that we could have gotten if Ryan Pace wasn't such a fucking idiot, that we could have been going to the Super Bowl to play the Chiefs or the Bills or the Ravens, So who knows? So that's why I don't like the Chiefs right now. Mahomes is a great guy though. He's a great person. He is a great athlete. It's just the circumstances that are for the 2017 NFL draft that it just doesn't feel good. So yes, I've officially now jinxed the Bucks, even though I still want them to win. There. You take the shellacking twice a year. Yeah, one-sided rivalry. Pope Innocent 3. Did you guys see the shadowy... Okay. Now you're... Okay, that's so... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was Shadow from Hatter himself. Okay. Sorry to freak me out there, Pope Anyways, so updates for the channel. I mentioned earlier I have the hat wall reorganization video up from yesterday, from Sunday, or from January 31st. I'm sure some people are watching in a different time zone, so it's different. Some people are maybe watching the replay. So that's up. There's going to be either a Cubs or a minor league video up next. I'm going to put that up as a poll. Which video people would want to see. A Cubs hat video or a minor league hat video. Or actually, I might do a three-way thing. Or I might have two minor league hat videos up. The local Chicago minor league was like an independent league team that most of the editing is done. It's just one special effect portion that I need to finish up. So I think I might figure that out, where I might do like I don't know. I'll figure something out for like a interaction of like, which video would you want to see first? The Chicago minor league team, the Eastern minor league team, or the hat video, or a Chicago Cubs hat video. So those three videos are for sure going to be coming out pretty soon. There's a WNBA team hat video I'm working on. I just started editing the other day. I do have my raw footage from the cotton candy hat video. 2 more Cub hats. I think there was one more. Oh, and I did like a whole grab bag video of just unboxing 4 hat boxes in one session. So, shit. That's a lot to unbox, too. That's a lot to get done editing. And that's just unboxings, really. Because I do want to get to, like, hat chat videos. Like, non-unboxing videos I really want to get to. So I need to find a day, because the homework is piling up on me. I'm starting to get into the complex stuff now for paralegal work now. With hours being short kind of at work, there really shouldn't be an issue, though. With me getting some videos done, at least some editing done, and then maybe taking, a week or 2 off from filming to catch up with homework, and then getting back into filming. I don't know. I would keep you guys updated, but more often the people who keep updated with me, I'm already in the 2 Instagram chat groups. So otherwise, I know that there are some people out there that might keep up with me. I mean, I'm only 839 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers, so there's a few people that still care. So we'll get to 1,000 subscribers this year, I'm sure. We're gonna grow organically. So I've had plenty of other hat video ideas, but I just need to actually record them and then make them. I mean, the way I kind of like fall asleep is like I'll, thinking in my head, instead of like important stuff, like trying to schedule out my root canal that I've needed for about a month and a half now, trying to figure out budgeting stuff and how I'm going to pay off credit card bills and PayPal bills, student loans, and old student loans, and now new tuition. Thinking about, the paralegal schoolwork, and thinking about, like, and more important things, I think about hat video ideas I want to do before I fall asleep. So that's how I fall asleep. I don't know if anyone else does that, but yeah, I have them all in my head. But of course, even like in my head, they come out one way, and then once I actually start to sit down and record, it's like why isn't this coming out the same way as it was in my head? So, one, I don't really have a good script going, and two, I don't have good organization, which I need to really work on. I will say another video idea that's kind of part unboxing or part new hat, but also part history lesson. I will want to do because it's Black History Month, I will want to do a Negro League baseball hat video. So I have one team, if not two in mind, for sure one team to get from Mickey's place, and then maybe another team, but for sure just the one I'm thinking of. And after that, so I want to do like kind of like a history lesson of the Negro League baseball teams and the whole league itself. I've been starting to watch a few documentaries on YouTube, and that like the anniversary of the league forming is February 13th. I will not have a video up for that anniversary date, but at least for Black History Month, I can, roll it into the month itself. So, sometime probably in mid to late February, I'll do that because I think the hat I want to get for the video I'll get on the next payday, because shipping is a little bit much, but it's a good hat though. And if I got on eBay, it'd be like an extra $20, and then plus shipping. So, yeah. So, are there any other comments we want to talk about before I end class for the night? Because I got the two other hats here. I kind of forgot. Hat number 344, 345, 346. So, I'm going to say in one of my future videos that I'm not going to put too much emphasis on some of these hat numbers, just because I kind of do unboxing videos kind of out of chronological order. So, I know I was looking at the spreadsheet already this morning, so that's why I mentioned the numbers now. But kind of in the future, I will kind of stop mentioning numbers all the time, like which hat number it is, because I have my huge spreadsheet. I'll probably mention like in the comment or in my description what number it is, but unless it's like a big number, like 365, because that's going to resemble having owned a hat for each day of the year. That's kind of a big number. And like 400, 500 will be big numbers too to talk about. So, eBay hat, Columbus Blue Jackets, two-tone, 5950, team basic, with the NHL shell in the back, gray underbrim, even with a little dirt and grime, crown clean, and crown wipes can take care of that in a jiff. And then from Hat Club, the surprisingly fitting, but not glow-in-the-dark, Baltimore Orioles Midnight Teal with the 93 All-Star side patch. And it's really good. And then, of course, the hat from Reds fan in Florida. Thank you for the Bucks hat. Go Bucks, of course, for the Super Bowl. And that's going to be it for the night. Thanks for watching. Hats off to you, as always, for watching. And however you can, stay warm. This is crazy. Class is dismissed.